Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a great Thursday, and boy, it was a hazy, smoky one. Way worse, it seemed, didn't it, than yesterday, and it was. Looking outside our weather window up at Lake Wenatchee, and boy, you can tell just what we were all dealing with throughout the day today. A lot of that smoky haze all over our area, and as far as air quality goes, it wasn't that great. In fact, we are sitting right now in the Wenatchee area at 89, and if you go to our index over here, 89 is still in the moderate category. That's 51 to 100. But as you move up north, we're looking at 112 around the Brewster area. That's unhealthy for sensitive groups. OMAC just went offline, but they were reporting 136 about 10 minutes ago. So we've got some very moderate to unhealthy air around our area, and expect that trend to continue into Friday. Also continuing Friday and into our Saturday is major to moderate heat risk. In fact, we will see some pretty major heat risk as we make our way through today with temperatures around 100. We will cool off into the mid-90s for Saturday, but that's still a moderate heat risk before we see a weather pattern change as we get into Sunday. So lots to deal with around our area as far as heat warnings, heat watches, and red flag warnings. Today, we set another record high temperature unofficially, 98 today. We set one yesterday at 99. Our old record today was at 97, and that was set in 1988. We should be at 81 degrees right now, and by next week at this time, I'm thinking we'll be below that. So we'll talk more about that coming up. 72 this morning, another warm one. 56 is our normal low, and 44 our record low temperature. That was set in 1996. Sunrise 6:24. And the sun sets tonight just after 7:30 at 7:34. Taking a look at what we can expect as you get into Friday. Yeah, it's going to stay hot out there. 96s for Moses Lake, Ephrata, and Quincy. 95 in Ellensburg, all the way into Wenatchee, Eniat, and Chelan. Still hot in our upper elevations as well. Lake Wenatchee at 91. Cashmere, you will see a high tomorrow of 94 degrees. Tonight, we do expect areas of smoke to continue. You can still see this pretty strong northwesterly flow, and that's bringing all the smoke from that Sugarloaf fire our direction. Going to stay warm tonight once again with low temperatures right around 70 degrees. And then as we get into football Friday, it's going to be a smoky day once again, a lot like today, and hot. Temperatures not quite as hot as today, but still plenty warm. High temperatures tomorrow into the mid-90s, so very warm conditions for Friday night football. For Saturday, partly cloudy skies. You can see that we could even see a chance for thunderstorms, about a 40% chance for that Saturday night, but not before we reach high temperatures on Saturday into the low 90s. And then our weather pattern change comes on Sunday as this area of low pressure begins to nudge that ridge to the east. It's going to bring some showers with it, a 40% chance of thunderstorms possible on Sunday. Cooler with highs in the mid-80s. We're just keeping our fingers crossed that no lightning in these thunderstorms. For Monday, that low comes a little bit closer to the Oregon coast, and we will still see about a 40% chance showers and thunderstorms on Monday. Cooler as well. High temperatures on Monday right around 80 degrees. For your Tuesday, mostly cloudy, a 50% chance of rain. I've always thought all week this is our best chance for rain, and it's going to be pretty much statewide, especially right here in central Washington. Our cool down will continue on Tuesday. Highs only in the mid-70s. And then by the end of our forecast on Wednesday, that low will push into Montana. But we're still going to see some residual clouds and showers from that. A 40% chance of rain. Highs on Wednesday once again into those mid-70s. All right, your 7-day forecast. 70 overnight tonight. Smoky and hot once again tomorrow with a high of 95. I think a lot of our smoke will go away for Saturday. 93, once again a hot one for Saturday, and then a rainy period moves our way. A chance for thunderstorms both Saturday or Sunday and Monday. 80 degrees is all for our high on Monday, and then some showers with clouds on Tuesday and Wednesday with high temperatures then in the mid-70s. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues continues right after this.